Okay, so in terms of the awareness for the week, we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Wands. So the Ace of Pentacles is a gift or blessing from the universe. And the universe is telling you that pay attention to this coin here. Look at this portal. You have access to walk through this portal. You have access to future prosperity and abundance and happiness within your life. Spiritually, relationship-wise, career-wise, all good things. But the Pentacle way for you to achieve this is to be using your common sense, to be grounded, to have a plan, and to put in the time and the energy in order to make this plan work. Piece by piece, having the patience to take care of your own business, of how you're going to build prosperity, how you're going to accomplish abundance, is that you have to be thinking about what you're going to do. You have to have that seed. You have to nourish it, water it, grow it, and put in the time and the energy to make it happen. If you're able to do that, you may be able to walk through this portal to beautiful things, prosperity, both spiritually and materially as well. Security and foundation. It's building a strong, stable foundation. So with this Ace of Pentacles, here we see the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands tells us that you've been working really hard. You might feel like you are doing too much. You're too busy. You may feel overwhelmed. You may have a lot on your plate with the holidays, with shopping, with work. Perhaps there's travel involved. So there's a lot going on. And sometimes it's hard for one person to do it all. You may have to ask for help. You may need to speak your mind and to ask, be courageous and to say, I need some assistance here. I can't do everything myself. I'm going to burn out. I'm going to feel exhausted. I'm going to feel, worn down. And that leads to illness. It leads to resentment when people aren't contributing. So there's perhaps a message here is to lighten your load. Get some help. Delegate. You may be grinding it out in order to build this secure foundation. Working, double shifts, whatever it may be, working extra time on the weekends to accomplish that. So be careful that you don't overdo it and make yourself sick and tired, and that you get sick and tired of working too hard. So let's see what we have in terms of guidance. So in terms of guidance, we have the Devil. We have the Knight of Swords. The Devil's a major arcana. So the woman here is sitting with the apple underneath the tree. The Devil represents the actions or the things that you do that limit you, that hold you back. They're your temptations, your desires. Maybe you get sidetracked. Maybe you lose focus. Maybe you are partying too much, impulsively shopping that affects what you're trying to do. So the devil gets into our little head and sometimes can wreak havoc because maybe we're doing some things that we like to do, staying out, having fun. We're not minding the shop. A whole host of devil-like behaviors can derail us. And so the first step into handling the devil is that you have to be aware of what's happening, and you have to make the choice and to take that step and to move away or to limit these actions that trip you up. The devil wants you to lose faith and to lose hope because it gets you stuck in that cycle of the behavior. So everybody has their devil. And, the devil can also be a toxic environment as well. It's up to you to take the step to acknowledge it, to understand what's happening, and to say, I need to be a better version of me. So I'm going to stop that behavior. I'm going to try at least to lessen the behavior or to cut it out completely. So the Knight of Swords here, knights often bring messages, opportunities. And this Knight of Swords, it's about using your head. It's about being smart, analytical, looking for the truth. Your guidance this week may be really understanding the truth about your situation here with the devil. Or the truth as a whole. There's intelligence, there's focus, there's drive, there's the desire to rescue. You may have someone within your life who's an air sign who may want to come in to assist you to help kind of lead you step by step away from this devil behavior. But this Knight of Swords is a truth seeker. It's someone who, you could think of someone who would be rescuing the damsel in distress through the powers of fortitude, but also intelligence, being smart, using your smarts to deal with problems. So we have this practical energy of hard work. We have a little bit, probably too much hard work here. We have to pay attention to. We have behaviors that limit our progress, our ability to evolve. And then we have this ability to, you either need to think about the truth very honestly and clearly and take action dealing with situations, or perhaps there's someone within your life that's going to help. So in terms of possible outcomes, I like what we have here. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the King of Cups. So the Ace of Wands is another powerful card to have for you. The gift from the universe saying, take this wand and go out there and make it happen. Don't wait for another day. Now's the time. This is your opportunity. Be creative, be inspired, be innovative, and go out there and make things happen. Make things happen with respect to your passions, the things that excite you. What is it that you want to do in life? What do you want to accomplish? What path do you want to travel? It's all up to you. And between these two aces, between finding prosperity and security and a firm foundation, here's this burst of energy of accessing your personal power and to satisfy, perhaps if there's creative restlessness within you, to tap into that. With this Ace of Wands, we have the lovely King of Cups. King of Cups, we bring in the water energy of emotions. He has gotten to where he is through understanding the value and the importance of emotions. Not too much, not too little, expressing just the right amount. So another outcome for the week, that if you are involved in turbulent emotions, if you are dealing with things that are challenging or upsetting, be like the King of Cups and be calm and steady and expressive, but just the right amount, just the right temperature. This King of Cups is sympathetic and empathetic. So be empathetic to yourself, be sympathetic for yourself. Sometimes change is challenging and you have to cut yourself some slack, but do so with a loving touch. This King of Cups, again, successful, is able to be calm in maybe a turbulent storm, of keeping that calmness, of going with the flow. But we have two beautiful cards of aces with power and the potential of prosperity. Let's see what we have in terms of an affirmation for the week. Inner temple. Devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. Again, the love in your heart, the inspiration within your heart, your creativity within your heart. Be inspired and let it flow. Let it ring out. And finally, let's see what we have in terms of love for the week. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Something that the king would understand. Let me put that over here. Which is the responsibility to express yourself, to be honest, to share love, to be gentle, and to be considerate. That's how we express love. And it is a responsibility. It's an understanding of how we treat others. So Libra, this is what I have for you for the week. I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading.